So it's part of my monthly ritual for that one to get his heartworm pill and his anti-flea pill. So we're gonna cover it in this and see if he eats it. If I wrap it like bologna, he will eat the bologna then spit the pill out. So this will be a good trick. Okay, Spike, you ready? There's no pill in there. Enhance. Well, enhance. We're gonna have to go to plan B. So, just started a fire. It's not working quite right yet, but you can see the rebreathers, so to speak, letting in oxygen from the bottom. And you can tell by the flames that it's adding oxygen to the unburnt vapors, hence giving it more of a fire than a smoke. So that's cool. I've only used this a couple times, but I've never seen it that pronounced. So we're just burning wood that we collected from there, wood that's fallen that I've been cutting up. So nice to actually get a fire. It was 60 degrees today. I don't know. It was warm, relative warm, like Ohio warm. Like, everything's jammed in here, and I'm running out that much out. But there's a lip right here on the side, so I can't get it out without extracting this shit in the middle. I hope this isn't breakable. I don't know what it is. It's all fucking... God damn it. This is why I asked her to give me fucking mail. So, this is for me. I have no idea what it is. Probably broken. What the fuck is this? Ohio? Jesus fucking Christ, is it up? I think I got it all. Yeah, I got it all. Well, it was explained to me that it was going to be 65 degrees today and somebody was going to drive her a cute car. So we got it out. Started right up, of course, because I've been battery tendering it all winter. I think I started it a couple times and washed it off. There's a lot of dust in there, and it reminds me of the things I need to do to it. So last year I bought new gaskets around the door here, because every time you get in there, enhance, you see that. This window fits properly. Oops. See how it's underneath the fabric but against the rubber. However, this one is not. It's kind of jammed up there. So turns out there's just a mechanical adjustment. Oops, sorry. This just needs to be lowered down a little bit mechanically, so the stops here, not there. So it becomes a real problem when you open and close the door. See how that overlaps? So anywho, when I do the door handle gaskets, I can take that apart, because I got to take the door off, and the door insides off. And whenever you do that, if you're just asking for trouble. So I think I gotta pull her forward and check the old airage, and yeah, she's ready to roll. Maybe we'll take it to a spin to the post office. Shit on there. So I am gonna have to get some touch-up paint, because that white and green crime is really noticeable. If I can mask that off and paint it. I'm sure there's others, but that one's the most noticeable. Of course, we don't have to have a front license plate anymore in Ohio, so that got removed awfully quick. Okay, well that went pretty well. If you don't burn this, the grass, the new grass and the old grass mix, and it just looks like ass. So we burnt that. This one's ready to go, but this one has a problem. Last year, we kind of melted the screen. It got soot all over there, so we're gonna do a very quick burn and then a splash of water. So just gonna kind of like trim it. What I really need is I need to drag out a piece of crappy plywood, but I don't know which. I should have grabbed that one yesterday out of the trash and put up against the house and provide a barrier, but that'd be too smart. And the flames get really high too, so that's cool. Yep, that's a good example. So tune this down a little bit. Keep things nice and wettish. So my wife will never admit it, but the last time I did this, she surprised the hell out of me, and I wasn't able to contain the fire very well. And she said it wasn't her fault, because she's not the dumbass that was burning against the house. So, oops. Well, who put that there? Well, they don't work anyhow, so. This is the problem. I got stuff all over the house now I gotta clean. But yeah, that worked out pretty well. We'll do another small one later on. Just can't do all of it at once. You just melt the screen. Well, I went to the estate sale this afternoon and found these paradigms, and they're cute. And the lady didn't know if they worked or not. And I tried to plug it into a receiver. They didn't have any speaker cables. She used 2 nails that I plugged into here, but I couldn't get any FM or AM. I'd put an AM and tell it to find a station. They could never find it. It was really hokey. So I said, how about $10? And I'll take a risk. This, however, was inside of it. The speakers do work. Are they really good? I don't know. They're decent. They're about $200 speakers, so for $10, they're pretty good. But this was rattling around and making a lot of noise. So there is a port on the back for better bass response. But I'm gonna file that acorn. It's a nice acorn. Now here. So this is a preview right here. Look at that. Salad. That's aluminum. So that's this weekend's goal, is to expedite building a temporary frame for those. You know, trying those out. And while we're here, I got this for $3 last week, which is funny because I went on Amazon and spent almost $10 for 2 of these, and I got that one as well. That one's a little beat up, but yeah. Then we'll try to do a video tomorrow, but that's my first fast tool. I've ordered sandpaper or put it in my Amazon box. I'm not sure, but yeah, that'll be exciting, at least for me. And these are for the room between the doorway between the dining room and living room. I gotta rip them down tomorrow, so I gotta kind of clean this up so that I can shoot that through. But this does work better, the dust filter. I didn't plug that in. I need to clean the filter, but that's an air filter too. So yeah, pretty excited about this. Not a lot of insulation in there. Iron core, I know that much. Cheap resistor. Oh well, it is what it is. I have a feeling this will be used for Joe. I think she's ready to have a Bluetooth radio in her office. So at work today, I got to take some memory boards out. They're 1 terabyte NVMe's, and they go in here and then enhance. You have these little tiny screws that hold them in. You have to have those in for that to work properly. I'm testing some memory modules to make sure they work, and then I got to copy some later today. So you need a really small screwdriver. Now I was able to unscrew them with this, but this is close to impossible to screw in the back in. And this is the size of the screw. Enhance. So I thought, oh, I'll just use this little tiny screwdriver that I have, but the little tiny screwdriver, she is not magnetic, meaning it doesn't hold the screw. And of course now it's going to work, but I tried magnetizing it by rubbing on the end of this one, which is magnetized. That didn't work. And I thought, you know, what I need is a magnetizer. What better magnetizer would be for a hard drive magnet? So yesterday, this hard drive died. So these are just like T8s, and I took all the screws out. Now they hide the screws here underneath the label. You can see I pulled the label away. And lo and behold, when I opened this 1.5 terabyte older drive, I found crap. That drive is physically damaged. I can feel a groove in there. Enhance. This sat dead for quite a while. You have a groove in there. And you can see crap everywhere. So the drive is supposed to look kind of like that. There's material. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it's definitely dead. So now all we do is you take our tool. These are super powerful magnets. can do is use that to magnetize my screwdriver. So we take said screwdriver, magnet, and we can't really display it while I do it, but I'm going to rub this over there 4 or 5 times, and that's great. I did that, just basically rubbing it across the magnet. Now that screw is not going to come off, and I can put it back in here, and then I can test these other metal modules. First I got to wash the hands. So there's 2. So that screw. We'll enhance that some more. So basically the hard drive spins, usually around 3,600 RPM, maybe faster. Then these are the heads that go across, and then they read. And you can see this has multiple platters. I think it has 4. There we go, 4 discs. These are aluminum. Then this is a voice coil. Basically, it's a magnet, and it moves across the magnet depending on how much force it's given. So it's like an infinite stepper motor. That actually is what we call locking the heads. So there's a fair amount of force to keep it from moving. And then there's of course more information storage on the outside than the inside. So that's, you would think that the heads would come out. They don't. They actually come in all the way and then rest. So that they're resting on something. But yeah, this one's all effed up. So now I gotta pull this out and then take this, and there's another magnet down here, which you can kind of see. So I'll get 2 out of this. And then those are glued to this metal plate. In future videos, I hope to make a tool holder, because I have a whole bunch of these, because the best way to get rid of a hard drive is to destroy it by taking it apart. And then I give this to Salvation Army does recycling, so they can recycle the aluminum and whatnot. So that is a mess. Well, the time has come. This is 4 years old, and this is underneath here, so I've cleaned it out. I gotta get this one little area in there, enhance, and I get that out. So there's a gap there, as you can see. I can't really fix that. I think it was installed that way, not sure why. I can't take that marble off because it's glued on. It would not come off. So okay, I don't know if I focused in on this, but this is the stuff that was underneath there. The shoe is a little dirty, so we're gonna put that over here. Trash. So this is the tool I use to clean out the joint, and this is the tool that I'm gonna use to smooth the joint. So I think it goes like this. I put tape on either side, so when I'm done, I'm just gonna remove the tape and have a nice clean line. That's the goal, at least. We got the painter's tape, we got the finger caulk things. I think we're all good to go. So I have to cut the tip and start applying. Now I gotta shove a bunch underneath there because this goes back, you know, 3/4 of an inch. I don't want to fill that area. I don't know why. I also want to go around that corner. That corner, nobody can see. Okay, well, a couple issues. One, this caulk says clear. That caulk does not look clear. The other one is I got it a little too wet, moistened the tools, and it got moisture, got too wet, and then it went underneath the tape. So we'll see how well this goes. But I didn't want that. I wanted clear. I wanted the white for upstairs because we got to redo some areas upstairs in Joe's bathroom. But that's white tile on white tile. It's between the floor. You can kind of see here that's all cracked. And wanted that. But I have white. What I wanted was clear. So, yeah, well, I don't think that's going to dry clear. We'll let it sit, I guess. Okay, time for a caulk update. That didn't sound right. It does appear to be drying clear, which is good for here. You can see some areas where it's still opaque. The only issue is I also tried to use it in corners like here where I didn't want it to be clear. So I'm gonna stop doing that. Yeah, because that needs to be white. But this turned out pretty good. That's probably one of the better sections. So hopefully this lasts another 4 years, maybe longer.